We know for adults that porn can be, in many cases is, an addiction, that people just keep coming back for more and more and more. And we know how vulnerable kids are. They get addicted to social media and their phones, video games, etc. I mean, I see this as potentially as big a problem, if not bigger, in kids.
Well, and the message that we want to give, right, the things that we go towards in order to escape or numb or distract, what we want to be asking is sort of what's the pain underneath it? What's the loneliness? What's the fear? What's the sadness, right? Versus focusing, I certainly don't want parents to be punishing kids. You know, I don't want this to be a shameful kind of a thing, but more so to be asking, what is it that you're wanting and needing, and what's maybe hurting inside of you or feeling overwhelming, and how might we support you differently?
Yep, 100%. And Doc, you touched on the word, it can become addictive because watching graphic pornography goes straight to that pleasure center in your brain. It triggers that dopamine loop. It's our feel-good hormone, right? It's the pleasure center, and it's good because it helps you feel good. But the bad part is it doesn't have an off button. So the loop continues. So you take a group of people who are at their most impulsive and impressionable, are kids, and you plug directly into that pleasure center with no off button, and we can have serious problems because it becomes your model. It really does. And pornography used responsibly and watched appropriately at appropriate ages, it's supposed to spark your fantasy, right? It's not real life. If you try to do in real life what you're watching in graphic porn, you're going to need two things: a really good lawyer and a really good therapist.
Yeah, I mean, maybe porn-like activity is the norm for some people, but I mean, it's a different world. And once you understand that as an adult, then you perceive it in a whole different way. But kids, they don't have that luxury.
That's right. I think you both are pointing towards something really important, which is that not all porn is created equal. There are lots of companies out there that really take time and care to create erotic content that is supportive of the people who are performing, that really subverts, you know, these sort of stereotyped gender norms, that really shows people engaging in intimacy, engaging in care, engaging in communication. So we don't have to be anti-porn to have deep concerns about what our kids are being exposed to and that we are being exposed to. So we can be thoughtful about what we consume and ensure that it's ethical and that it's, you know, respectful.
Totally agree. Now, Dr. Alexandra, here's the next question. What kind of issues does this bring those kids later in life, do you think?
Well, I think some of it we've touched on, right? So some of it is body image concerns, feeling like my body doesn't compare to those bodies, or that those are the kinds of things that I should be into. The biggest thing is that because consent isn't modeled in porn, what we're hearing are stories about, you know, teens and young adults trying things without ensuring that there's deep and robust and ongoing consent for what's being experimented with, right? We don't have to be opposed to what we might call more extreme sexual behaviors, but we have to know that those more extreme sexual behaviors have to take place on a foundation of care, communication, safe words have been established, and consent is deeply embedded in those experiences.